All right. So after a handful of conversations, handful of experiences out there with my hand paddles and this and that, a whole bunch of thought and brainstorming, I have to make my case for hand paddling or getting into hand paddling versus an SUP or any other method. A little preface, pretty funny. The When I got my Barracuda, my custom Barracuda from Dave Kalamo, he sent me a pair of hand paddles in the box, and I was like, "Oh, cool! What are these?" I really had no intention of using those whatsoever. I hung those up in the corner, and I was still on the stoke and still on the journey of perfecting or getting more efficient each time on my SUP paddle, or using my SUP paddle. And that was keeping me mentally and physically engaged enough where I didn't really hunger to move on to the next thing so quickly, right? Yeah, so I had no intention to use these things whatsoever, but a few weeks ago, I didn't have an long enough amount of time to go on our favorite run, the Hawaii Kai run. So I decided to just go up from Kaiko's. At this stage, I like going. I haven't gone prone in a while, just because I like to always challenge myself, and I thought it would be a cool, maybe a fun, different challenge. I'll take up my Barracuda, and I'll go with the boys, and I'll have some fun with the boys, and I'm gonna take out my hand paddles and see how possible this thing is. And we load up, go up there, get out there, and in my first session, it was amazing because I was able to get up, and it was probably on my fourth or fifth attempt. And that, it was crazy. And I'm not trying to brag or anything, but to me, I was so excited because one, it was something new, but two, it is going to be so accessible to anybody who wants to try and try this method. And it's, I learned so much in that moment, and I got so excited, and I really had to come back and break down, why it was working so well, what was working so well, and if this is possible to do this more often than the SUP. And some of my thoughts were like, right off the bat, it's a lot easier than SUP because